Hey guys, it's another week. I know that I said I was gonna do my videos on Monday, but guys, that's my Whole Foods run day. So I think I'm gonna start doing them on Tuesdays if that's okay with everybody else, because otherwise it's like this rush, and it's just a lot of craziness to get them done, and I want them to be quality, not rushed. So Tuesdays is my new day. Welcome to Tuesday. Hashtag mom life when you have to, think, wait, is it Tuesday? Right? Okay, so let's get down to this. I love Whole Foods. I love local. I love farmers markets. And I equally spread my time between both, being a health lover and a mom who just wants her kids to be healthier than the average child. I want all children to be healthy, but right now let's focus on our own, okay? Because that's where it starts, is at home. I know that it is an hour-and-a-half trip for me to go to Whole Foods, but I make it because it's worth it. And I want to help you guys see the worth in it as well, because even when I'm in Whole Foods, people comment to me all the time and they're like, oh, you're doing a big grocery trip here. I'm like, yeah, I am. It's Whole Foods. I love it. So first and foremost, I'm going to give you my 4 tips for how I save money at Whole Foods. Believe it or not. And I'm a military spouse. I can go to the commissary, all these different things, and I end up spending more. I don't know if it's where I live or what, but I always end up spending so much more going to different grocery stores than if I just make the trip to Whole Foods. Sometimes I'll hit up Trader Joe's, my local co-op store that I love so much. I'll go there as well. But most of my grocery shopping I do at Whole Foods. So my 4 tips, let's just jump into it. First of all, number 1, have a plan. Hold that thought. I am not good at meal planning. Let's just get to that right now. We all have something that we're working on, and for me, it's meal planning. I want to be better at it. I'm gonna get it. I just haven't yet. But just having a plan does not always mean you're this obsessed, meal prepped, ready to go lady who's got her whole month of meals planned. That's not what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry if my dog is distracting you. She's deaf, so I can't tell her to go away. It would look weird, like, go away. Anyway, so having a plan just means if you have food that you're gonna cook that week, or that your kids like, something like that, get the ingredients you'll need for that and just have it ready. You know what I mean? Like, I love salads, not to be stereotypical, but they're easy. And I like when things are easy to put together. Just have it all there, ready, chopped, throw it together. It's easy. It's what I usually eat for lunch because I'm here by myself. Anyway, so have a plan. Know what you're going to eat. Know what your kids are going to eat. If you're not going to make it, guys, don't buy it. I don't care how healthy it is. Where you are is where I'm going to meet you. So let's focus first. Tip 2 is shop the perimeter of the store. And what I mean by that is, so you've got, like, at my Whole Foods, it's all of the amazing, beautiful produce. That's where I spend most of my time. Most of my buggy is produce. And then you've got, like, the fish and the meat and the cheese and the dairy and all of that stuff. That's the perimeter. I still shop in the inner aisles, if you will, but we'll get to that in a minute. So the perimeter is where the most health-conscious food is going to be. It's where the most real food is, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, all the other ones that some eat eggs, some don't. I love you all. Can't think of them right now. Whether you're on keto, whether you're just trying to make it, no matter how you eat, the perimeter is where you want to do most of your shopping, okay? And think produce. And that's another reason I love Whole Foods, is because they have the most produce bang for my buck, right? Most organic. I know that it's not local. Farmers markets are going to be starting up again soon here, and I do support my local every chance I get. So I am just really excited that they're going to be coming back. But for right now, what I've been having to do is just shop at Whole Foods. So all of that good stuff. Load up on salad stuff. And so tip 3 is shop their brand. Again, this is how I save money. Their brand is very good. And do not judge. I'm a health coach, but I have children, okay? They get like 3 of these in their lunch, and they love them, and I feel better. Okay, whether this organic thing is for reals, whether it's really healthy or not, I feel better giving it to them, and it just makes me feel good. And the bottom line is, do what makes you feel good. But they've got some awesome selections for their line, and I'm not affiliated with Whole Foods. This has nothing to do with that. This is just what works for my family. Do I get things that aren't their brand? Yeah, of course. There's stuff my kids love, like these nasty garbanzo bean cheese puffs. I tried one. I don't know why they like them, but it's not their brand. So just keep in mind when you're shopping to try and stick to their brand for things like beans. And again, I try to be as little waste as possible, but right now this is where I'm at, and I'm mindful of it, but I'm realistic as well. And so tip 4 is skip all the little stuff. And I know this is so hard because I see that chocolate and I'm like, chocolate? I could just get, no. Or my favorite granola in the world that I get for a treat sometimes is Purely Elizabeth. If you haven't tried it yet, it's amazing, but it's $7 a bag at Whole Foods. I love you, Purely Elizabeth. You went to my school, represent, but sometimes I can't do that every week. Again, military family. So skip the little extra stuff. When you go to reach for something, think, do I really need this? Or do my kids really need this? Is this just a snacking food that I'm trying to get? Or do I really need all of this extra, drinks here and there? Or these, you know what I mean. So skip the extras if you really don't need them, but don't deprive yourself of things that you love, because then you're going to be miserable, and nobody wants to be miserable. So maybe think of 1 or 2 extra things that fit into your budget that you're going to allot yourself for that trip. Could be a good idea. So that's how I save money, by shopping at Whole Foods, even though I have to drive an hour and a half. So some trips are a little bit more than others, because, for example, yesterday with my run, I spent about, not gonna lie to you, $180, but breathe. The vitamins I buy for myself are like $35, and it was a vitamin trip. But the vitamins last 2 months. There's 60 in there. So I don't have to do that often. And other than that, I got all of my groceries. We're a family of 4. My husband is a Marine. He eats a lot. Like a lot. And may I just say, my dog does too. I made these amazing, healthy fruit muffins from the Forks Over Knives cookbook with all my yummy ingredients when I got home from grocery shopping. Came home from teaching my class. My dog ate all of them. All of them, including the wrappers. Now, hold on, all you dog lovers. Don't hate. I get the compostable ones from Whole Foods. So they're not the metal wrappers. She's fine. And they were all organic, healthy ingredients, but she ate them all. Guys, that was... They were so good. They were really good. It was a sad moment. It was very sad. Anyway, so those are my 4 tips. To recap, know your notes. Recap. Have a plan. Some sort of plan. Whatever works for you. Whether it's on your phone, writing it down, meal planning, not meal planning, have a plan. Something. Shop the perimeter. Stick to mainly produce. Then we've got stick to the 365 brand as much as you can. Okay. Their pasta sauce is really good and there's no sugar in it, side note. And then 4 is skip all the little extra stuff. Unless it's a treat for mommy because she just drove an hour and a half to go to the store. You're allowed that. I give you permission. But I hope this helps. I hope that you give it a try. Again, this is just what works for my area. I don't know wherever we go next, I might have to change it. But for now, this is what works for me. So try it out. Let me know what you think. And I hope you have an absolutely amazing week.